Okay, so I think at this point we should be ready. Um, Looks like we have a block with a timestamp generated after the designated date. Where's the timestamp? It's at the top, isn't it? There we go. Okay, so it's after the close the ballot, so we should be okay now. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to broadcast that transaction. Okay, so if we refresh this, we should see, there we go, the key release transaction. You can see the data here. I think it's this part is the secret key. And we should just wait a few moments for confirmation, and then we're good to run the audit and get the results. So there we go. That's our confirmation there. Just go back to our address. So we should see, if we go over to read smart contract now, then with any luck, we will see, yep, the secret key has been set. So let's go over here and we'll just run the auditor, and provided everything goes well, there we go. We can see we've got the key, the number of votes. Everything is so far going smoothly. So at this point, we've got to pull down all of the encrypted ballots and other details from the node. We've got a node set up through quicknode.io. Okay, what's going on here? Unable to decrypt ballot. All right, so I'm just going to patch that really quickly to show us when a ballot is decrypted. I may as well show you what I'm doing. Okay, so got the error is in there we go. So that's why it's crashed, because I've deliberately thrown an error. So what we could do is change this to a maybe. Otherwise, throw nothing. So this will occur if this will occur if any person sent an invalidly formatted ballot. All right, once I save that, I'm going to get a type error over on my side, which will be good. That'll tell us where the error is, where the refactoring needs to be done. We'll just map that over the clean ballots. And that should give us our ballots. See if that works. Okay. that should be what we want. So from maybe, not a maybe function. Oh. Ballot should give us an array of maybe ballots. And then this one, we can just we'll just try and cheat a bit. Yeah. Let's see if this gives us the right. Oh, like this. I'll have to put pure in there. And we need to import contrast. Oh. Okay. Should probably, considering that we've got the variable shadowed, let's do that. Alright, I'm going to sort this out and then we'll be back. Oh. Okay, so that was quick. I just had an invalid type signature where I still had maybe in the ballots, but of course we were undoing that. So I'm just waiting for the JavaScript to compile now, and then we will come back over here to this. All right, let's run it again. Okay. Now, unless we get no decrypted ballots, it should be all good. Cool, there we go. Decrypted 70 ballots successfully. That's what we want. All right. So, now this is fun. Okay, so somewhere along here, our counting stuff is screwing up. We use this function for decimals. All right, I'm going to go offline now or just change the stream over to the blank page before and just fix up any additional checks that we end up failing as we go through. But, uh, oh, audio is still broadcasting, is it? That's funny. May as well come back online so you can see what I'm doing then. So what's going on is we've got this thing here which basically checks for decimals or big numbers because we expect some. Oh, hey, there we go. So it looks like that's that then. So we've got some results. That's curious. Okay, so this is what I'll just run it again so we can all watch it go through. Um, so the balances, what's going on here? The last error we had was to do with getting balances and converting big numbers between, basically because JavaScript is pretty technically limited. If you're dealing with large integers like integers of this size, then you need to use special libraries. And one of the checks I was doing was failing. So what's happening now is that I've just fixed that up to bypass it, and then it looks like it goes through. And there we go. It looks like 4 releases of 84 days each was the winner, with obviously a lot of votes. 18 decimal places is going to happen here a lot because that's 12, 15, there we go, 18. So that's sort of our significant figures, which should very roughly be on the same order of magnitude as the number of swarm tokens in existence, which looks about right. Obviously, with a multiple of 3 on the votes, it's a loose order of magnitude. Yeah, so it looks like 16 releases of 42 days each, which was the 2-year option, was very negatively voted for. Then, curiously, the 42 releases of 8 days each, the very frequent releasing, was also negatively voted for. And then 4 releases of 84 days each was much more popular. So anyway, those are the results. Thanks for sticking with me, even though it was a little bit bumpy there, but we got through it. I'm going to just go over everything now and double, triple check that everything worked out okay, but I think we should be good. So those are the results. I'll push up my latest code right now. Okay, so that'll be up on the repository now for anyone else to verify. I was having trouble earlier when testing with an Infura public node, and so you might need to use a private node that you have access to handle that properly. But otherwise, I think we should be good. Cool. All right, thanks for everyone. Thanks everyone. Apologies for the bumpiness there, but we got there at the end. So thanks again, and thanks everyone who voted. Cheers.